Hey guys, how are you? I'm Shawn here of webpianoteacher.com. I have a special one today for our praise and worship crowd. It's going to be completely free. I'm not going to push the website and do all the stuff I normally do. This is a dedication to Charlie Kirk. And the song is by Cain, the band Cain, and it's called The Commission. And I was going to do another one, and I felt like the Lord changed my heart to do this one. And then my son texted me about what happened, and this is just kind of on my heart. So I just want to give you this song as a gift. When you do the Great Commission, it's going to cost you something, and it can cost you your life. So let's start this song. I haven't had a lot of time to prepare on it, but I think I'll do okay. And I'm going to do the whole song for you and do my best to teach you to play it and to sing it. But it's one of the best songs I've ever heard. It's by the band Cain. And let's look at it. All right, so the intro. Now, definitely listen to it if you haven't heard it. The guitar starts... Sorry. You could also do it this way. Which is really the octave the guitar does it in, but for piano, a lot of times, if you go up an octave on a guitar part, it works better for some reason. So I recommend this. Okay, and then we'll get to the verse. We're going to do the whole thing, like I said. All right, so starting this, we're on an F chord. All right, if you don't know what an F chord is, it's F-A-C. All right, 3 letters, F-A-C. And so everything I'm going to play in this lick is going to be part of that chord. All right, so I have C and A in my right hand. I have F, C, F in my left. That's an octave and a fifth, and then just the C and the A. And if you need very basic, you just go. And then... start off that way, and if you can get a little more advanced with the rhythm. Very common guitar pattern. It's in that song Dust in the Wind, if you've ever heard that. But so what I'm doing is together, left, right, left. Okay, I'll do that again. And I do it a little different every time. As long as the rhythm is there, it doesn't matter which buttons you push, okay? Okay, work on that a little bit. G minor 7 is the next one. So I'm going to do that this way. On the G minor 7, I'm going to do G, D, F. This is just the intro. We're going to get to the verse in a second. I'm just going to do, I guess, a D and B flat, and then an F in the middle. So you get to kind of see how I figure it out, because I haven't practiced this. Same rhythm. And again, it doesn't matter which buttons, as long as you okay? So the next one's B flat 6. The way I'm going to do that, B flat is, by the way, G minor 7 was G, B flat, D with an F. The 7th is the 4th note that you're adding, because it's a 7th away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from the root note. So that's G minor 7. That's what was composed there. Now when you get to B flat 6, B flat, F, B flat with 5, 2, 1, right hand D, G, D, I guess. Okay, but the 6 means you have your B flat chord, B flat, D, F. The 6 is a 6th away from the root. Whenever you see a 6 or a 7 or a number there, it's just telling you how many letters away that extra note is from the root of the chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm adding a G. If you want to do that very simply, you just go. You might just want to watch some of this video before you try it, and then go back and replay it. Does it again. Okay, so the same thing, add some rhythm. every time I show you a simple way and then a more advanced way, I always do it in a way where if you work on the simpler way, the next step up, it's a building block for that. So this next step up will build on what the beginner way was, intermediate, advanced, So, So if you need to do it the most simplest way for a while, that's okay. And then after a while, you can start you'll actually be practicing the more difficult way as you're playing the beginner way. All right, so that's the intro. So just play that for a while. Some of you may take, that may take a whole day just to get used to that. Okay, then when I get to here, see my hands, look at my feet. It's okay if it's hard to believe. So we're going to continue that same rhythm if you're able to do that. If you're not, see my hands, look at my feet. You can just do a simple quarter note rhythm, okay? But the chords will be the same. The buttons you're pushing will be the same. All right, so as I'm doing this, I can't help but think of Charlie and his ministry that he had. Whatever you thought of the man and his politics, he was doing the Great Commission in his own way. And I don't know, I kind of hear him singing this too, as Jesus is singing this, according to the way the Cain family wrote the lyrics. But so we have F over A, so that means F chord, F-A-C. See my hands. So we start with an F chord. C, and I have a high male voice, so I can kind of sing it, some of it where she actually sings it, and then I have to drop down for the male voice. You guys who have a regular male voice can just sing the whole thing. See my hands, look at my feet. And if you have a female voice, you can just see my hands, look at my feet. Okay? But you might hear me switching octaves, but that's why I do that, because I have a high voice. All right, so F over A is F-A-C, but I'm going to put A on the bass. C. So I'm just going to play this chords first, and then we'll put rhythm to it. Then we'll do this. Okay, but let's just do the chords first. C. So that's our F chord. A on the bass. C. I could do this. C. But that's too low. That's too heavy for this song. So I'm just going to keep it right here. See my hands. Now on the B flat, you could just do B flat, D, F. But I like on the piano throwing a C in there. Hands, look at my. So I actually have a B flat, F, B flat, and a C, D, F. So see my hands, look at my feet. So I got maybe two chords each on that, and then 4 on feet when I go back to F-A-C. See my hands, look at my feet. 2, 3, 4. Now if I want to put rhythm to it, da, 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 da. Again, it doesn't matter which button you push as long as you're doing the rhythm. I mean, you need to be on the right buttons, but then once you're there, it doesn't matter which one you hit. And then I do the same thing. It's okay if it's hard to believe. And on the F, you can even throw a G in there. The guitar doesn't do that, but on piano, we have a lot more options than a guitar does, especially on this type of playing, okay? All right, so slowly see my hands, look at my feet. It's okay if it's hard to believe. Okay, now with the rhythm. I'm not going to sing so you can hear what I'm playing. Part. I have faith you will do greater things. And you guys can be, I have faith you will do greater things. Okay? That's too low for me. So I'm singing it in her octave. A minor 7 is going to be, there's an A minor, A, C, E. The 7, and what did I say before? When you have a number there, all it's doing is telling you how many letters away. And sound, how many notes away, how many letters away that extra note is from the bass. So A, C, E. So G would be the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? And I have faith. So we can do. I want to do this. A, E, G, and then C, G on the top. You may say, well, how do you choose those notes? I've just been playing for a long time, and you just kind of have a go-to way of playing things. So that's kind of, and you'll get there too once you've played enough songs. Play a lot of songs, guys, that are easy. A ton. That's how you get better. Not by trying to play one song that's really hard. Okay, so there's my A minor 7. I have faith. There's the B flat again, which I like to throw that C in there. That's called a C add 9. And there's another chance to show you when I say add 9, that means I'm playing the regular B flat chord, but the 9 means a ninth away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you get to the letter C if you count out from B using the music alphabet: B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And do I think of that every time I play it? No, I just have played it enough times. I know that it's B flat 9 because I know the C's there. You may need to count up when you first start, but then you'll just remember after a while. I have faith you will do greater things. Isn't that a neat chord progression? Okay. So I have faith you will do. Now the F is going to, this was F over A, which means there was an F chord with an A in the bass. But if it just says F, then you just put F in the bass automatically. So I'm going to do F, C, F in the left, the octave in the fifth, and then A, C, F in the right. Greater thing, greater thing. Now the C over E means a C chord with an E in the bass. So as I go to F, I'm just going to move down to an E. The right hand, I'm going to do this. G, C, G. Greater things. D minor is just D, F, A, so I'm going to do A, D, F here. An inversion, right? You have D, F, A as the D minor chord in root position, but if you put the A down here, it's still a D minor, it's just a different inversion for the sound I want for the particular place I'm in the song, okay? So, learn your inversions. I have faith you will do greater things too. Now this has a 4 count on it, and you're going to hold a little bit longer is what that means, okay? I have faith you will do greater things. 2, 3, na 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 na. Then we go to the next line. But so right here, sorry. I have faith you will do greater things too. Now let's try it with the rhythm, okay? So congratulations if you're still here. Learning to play piano is hard. You have to work at it. But it can be fun if you do the right things and you don't try to jump ahead to a level that you're not ready for yet, okay? So if you're someone that's going, oh, slow down, just let me see exactly what you're playing, you're not at the level yet where you can do those things. If that's your reaction, okay, you have to play a lot of music in that simple quarter note structure until you're ready to start putting rhythms there too. Okay, so don't push yourself forward when you're not quite ready to go there. And we've all had to do it. We all start at 0, okay? All right, so now we're going to put some rhythm to it, and let's hear how that sounds. All right, so I'll start right here. I'll sing lightly. I have faith you will do greater things. One more time without singing. Na, 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 na. Okay, now let's try the whole little part here. So maybe you worked on this top part for a while. Take a break. Work on this next part. Take a break. Now try to put them together. All right. See my hands. Look at me sing higher. See my hands. Look at my feet. It's okay, but it's hard to believe. I have faith you will do great next part. It's my time to go, but before I leave. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit different than the guitar here because I think it's just going to be better for piano. All right, it's my time to go. Na, 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 na. Then the chorus, okay? It's my time to go. It has G minor there. I'm going to do G minor 7. So I'm going to think of a 7 there. So it's G, B flat, D, adding an F for the 7th. It's my time to go. We already did that chord, so you've already learned it. But before I leave. So here I'm going to go. So on this C, instead of doing that C6 thing, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do B flat, C, F, G. And then for the C7, I'll do B flat, C, E, G. Okay, it's my time to go, but before I leave. Then we get to the chorus, all right? So that's how that goes. Let's get to the chorus now. So we already know F, so a lot of the chords you have already played, you'll find right here. So once you learn to play in a particular key, this is in the key of F, by the way, you'll have just a handful of chords, 3 or 4 chords, sometimes more than that, that you'll play in that key. And then when you go to another song in that key, you find, oh, I can already do this. I already have this down. So this rhythm, this chord progression here is going to help you in other songs that are in the key of F. And, you know, there's other keys to play in, but you'll find, you know, once you learn one song, you take that with you. If you learn it well, you take it with you to the next song and so forth, okay? Just giving you a little mental break there. Go tell the world about me. Was dead, but now I live. To go now for a little while. All right, this would be a wonderful piano. Someone singing and playing it. This song really lends itself to that. Just a solo thing. All right, or a group singing too. It's a great song. So F chord, we're going to do F, C, F on the left, A, C, F on the right. Go tell the world. On the G minor 7, I'm going to do G, D, F, B flat, F. So, tell the world about me. Now on this B flat 6, I don't like that here. The guitar may do that, but in this particular situation, I'm going to do a B flat add 9. So that's going to be B flat on the bass. Since it's the chorus, I'm going to add a little more oomph to the bass and do a low B flat. So I'm going to do F, C, F on the right. And I'm going to go back to B flat. See what I'm doing there? Right hand. So, go tell the world about me. I was dead, but now I live. So that line is the exact same thing, right? If you need the simple way, go tell the world about me. I was dead, but now I live. And that's totally fine. Maybe you have a guitar player, acoustic guitar player that's doing those little notes. And actually, I haven't talked much about this in these praise and worship songs. And by the way, thanks so much for the praise and worship crowd that I have. The response has been tremendous. That Goodness of God video I did has just gone berserk. And so many people are being blessed by it. I'm glad I did it. But anyway, just wanted to, forgot where I was going with that, but take breaks, okay? Well, as you're playing, you need breaks. And I'm not doing the breaks here in the lesson per se. I'm just kind of going through it, or it'd last 3 hours, okay? But take breaks. Do part of a verse, take a break, come back. Sometimes a break can be just 30 seconds. Sometimes you need 5 minutes. Sometimes you need an hour. And then come back. That break will do wonders for you if ever you're working on something, not just in music, but anything at all, really. All right, so go tell the world about me. And that's what Charlie was doing. And again, regardless of everything else, the best he knew how, that's what he was doing. And this song has a different meaning for me now. Like I said, I feel like the Lord changed my direction on which song I was going to do today. I was going to do something for the website because that's the way I make a living, But I feel like this song, it was changed to this. And then I got that message from my son, and it just really fits. So I'm just going to go with that and obey. Go tell the world about me. I was dead, but now I live. On a good day, I can sing it up high, Go tell them. It's too high today. Got some allergies. World about me. I was dead, but now I live. Got to go now for a little while. All right, so here we're going to go F to G minor 7, which you already know. F A, we already know. F chord over an A bass. Little while. On that B flat, I'm going to do it here instead of low because of the direction we're going with the harmonic progression. I've got to go now for a little while. Goodbye's not, goodbye's not the end. I'm going to do this, let's see. Goodbye's not the end. I'm going to do G minor 7 regularly. And on that C, I'm going to do it. It's really a C11. I'm not going to burden you with that, though. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. G, B flat, F, left hand on a C. So, goodbye's not the end. Back to F. And then we're back to the... So right here, gotta go now for a little while, but goodbye's not the end. All right, that's the part where I was, thinking of Charlie. He had little kids, and yeah, so it's just really sad. Gotta go now for a little while, but goodbye's not the end. Or then we start the. All right, so now we start the second verse, and I'm actually going to go through this so you get a little more time to watch and hear. Even though the chords are the same, different lyrics. Don't forget the things that I taught you. Conquer death and I hold the keys. A minor 7. Where I go, you will go to someday. There's much to do. I'm just going to go E, G, C, E, D, F, G, E, G. So we've already done this, right? I'm just playing it again. For those of you who need it, just the block chords, I'll do it one time. Don't forget the things that I taught you. Conquer death and I hold the keys. Where I go, you will go to just keep thinking of what happened today, and that's the message I would want to give to my kids. That happened to me. All right, and it's the message Jesus gives to us, and we're following in his footsteps, right? So here we go. Go tell the world about. If you want to, for a little change, go tell the world about me. Was dead, but now I live. Just take it up an octave is another way to do it. Gotta go now for a little while. But goodbye's not the end. So the bridge here goes right into it. Goodbye's not the end. Goodbye's not the end of the journey, end of the road. Spirit is with you wherever you go. You have a purpose. I have a plan. Make that promise. Come back again. But until then, let me have the chorus again. So don't forget, this goes right into it. Little while, but goodbye's not the end. The end, it goes right into the bridge, okay? The end of the journey, the road. So, and instead of doing a B flat 2, and I like doing this. Because that kind of makes it mirror the vocal line, and it gives it a little angst in there. End of the journey. So on that first part of that B flat on the bridge, I'm going to do G, C, E. End of the journey, end of the road. So now we have A on the bass and F on the top. End of the road. My spirit is with you. So the F and A, you know how to do. My spirit is. So there's an A flat. Now, finish my latte there. An A flat is not a common chord in the key of C. It's called a borrowed chord sometimes, but it's a flat 6. So normally an A. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a flat 3. Normally in the key of F, an A chord is just an A, right? You can play an A minor, you can play an A on the bass when you play an F chord. But here it's flatted, so it's an A flat, so you call it a flat 3. So A flat's not normally found in the key of F, but it's a neat little chord to add to your playing if you're a songwriter, just to give something a little different sound, just to throw an A flat in the air. Wherever you go. Now on the C suspended, I'm going to do what I did before. B flat, C, F, G. And then go B flat, C, E, G. Okay? So at the end of the journey, end of the road, Spirit is with. On the A flat, I'm going to add a B flat in there. Wherever you go. Need to do block chords. End of the journey, end of the road. Spirit is with you wherever you go. Then you can try rhythm. The end of the journey, end of the road. Spirit is with you wherever you go. All right, so you may notice that he's doing something different than he said. Yeah, and I want you to do that too. We all have our own, we're unique. We're uniquely made, and we're unique musicians. So you will find after you play enough, you got to put in the work, okay? You can't not work and then say, why can't I play? You got to put in the work, but you'll find you have your own ways of doing things that are unique to you. And you'll find yourself going to those things automatically after a while, but you have to give it time first. Okay. I have a plan. All right, so this was the same as that, right? So you see how B flat 2 to F A. A plan. My spirit is with you. You go. Let's see. Oh wait. I'm here. Okay. I was right. I should have been there. You have a purpose. I have a plan. Make you this promise. Come back again. So on the C sus, I'll do the same thing again. But until then, you listen to the song. She just stops there. But until then, okay. Tell the world about me. I was dead, but now I live. Gotta go now for a little while. But goodbye's not the end. And then you keep on doing that chord progression. The song ends, they just fade out, but you can go. And just end on an F chord, CFA, in the right hand. Well, I hope that lesson helped you guys. I hope people will use it, and you know, it's just a great song, and it applies on the level of Jesus speaking this, but also those who have gone before him, those who shall go. And yeah, just a little while, even though it doesn't feel like that. Goodbye is not the end, even though it feels like it is. So God bless you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. And, you know, drop me a line in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. It encourages me. Talk to you guys later.